one of the most interesting things today was learning how large a factor in CO2 production the airline industry was. I knew that they were significant, but not to the degree that they were. And also that the fact that they have some sustainability goals now, that's encouraging, but from what I've read, it's a very long road, and I'm a little bit concerned that their goal of 2050 is way too late. I like the ideas that are being presented about how to mitigate some of that, but based against practicality, I'm not sure how easily people are going to adapt to it. That's a concern.
Thank you.
I think that the most important thing that I have learned today with these two units of air and land is that awareness is growing among the tourist industries and hopefully among the travelers also traveling around the world, that you can do something in order to compensate emissions, in order to have a clean trip to long-haul destinations, which is Costa Rica belongs to a long-haul destination to many countries around the world, and that the local tourist companies in Costa Rica, tour operators and hotels are also changing the way of doing business and going into a more clean and green way of dealing with it.
One of the biggest issues that we have in our region, Turrialba, is when the tourists ask for air conditioning. And today I learned how we can explain to different people that we don't need air conditioning to have cool temperature in the rooms in our areas, using the shade and the architecture of the different hotels, combined with the nature, the shade of the trees, and the position of the rooms to the wind. That is what's very important for me today, and I hope I can use it for the good of the environment and our destination.
For me, the most exciting part was the proposal that we share the carbon neutral credits with the agencies, the national agencies, international agencies, and the hotels, and that we actually contribute toward becoming carbon neutral, not simply putting it on the guests that they have to buy carbon credits for their plane flights, but that we also contribute to get there, and that it's with FONAFIFO, which is a wonderful organization, which means we'll be planting native trees and we'll be preserving amazing forests. And for me, that was the most exciting thing, and signing this convenio was very thrilling.
Okay, more than a new trend, what this conference have taught us is that or reinforced the necessity to continue with the sustainability. Guests are aware and are more educated and are conscious about the importance to educate, to preserve the resources, as well as to new cultures. So that encourages us to keep moving our trend and keep moving our work towards the benefit of the community and of the world.
The one thing that really impressed me today, not more impressed me, but actually reinforced our view on what sustainability should be and what Costa Rica should be doing, is that it doesn't really matter to adhere to marketing or other architectural presentations of other countries, but we should propose our own and try to use and take advantage of the climate conditions and show that to the world. One of the most impressive phrases for me tonight has been that it is only if we do things that can be replicables, that can be copied, is the way we could actually make this a multiplying effort. And it's been always in our conscience, at least in our hotel, that it is only if we understand that it's through us, the human beings, and being kind to ourselves, that we can actually multiply these efforts instead of just being once against the other on the condition of poor knowledge or poor accessibility and opportunity to this common knowledge and technology?
Well, I'm just in the middle of building an eco-hotel over in Nicaragua. It's the first time that I've ever done anything like this, and at times I think I've gone completely crazy, but listening to the way that some people have spoken today has made me know that I'm actually doing the right thing. It's been really interesting and really inspiring, and I'm just really happy to be doing what I'm doing. And luckily my architect seems to have got everything right, so the proof of the pudding, as they say, will be in the eating.
Okay, well, one of the things that I believe are going to be a challenge for Costa Rica will be the neutral carbon challenge to make it the neutral carbon country by year 2021. But then on the other hand, I believe that this carbon compensation reward when people comes to Costa Rica and either the travel agency or the hotel put money to compensate this, giving them a certificate involving the tourists, which is something that wasn't mentioned there, but I believe is a very important actor in the whole overall thing. It will help the country to overcome such a huge challenge in the future. I believe we have to involve the tourism and make them actors and offer them the possibility to travel carbon neutral, and in that way compensate and achieve the goal that Costa Rica is looking for.
I think that one of the things that is striking about this conference, and what I've heard today, is that again and again people have made the point that you can make a difference with a little grain of sand, that each grain of sand adds up to a whole beach full of sand, and that many of the small companies that are operating here in Costa Rica are really making a difference. And the other thing that's striking is that many of the companies say that their guests really do care more and more about sustainability and ecotourism. That a few years ago they came to these hotels and only discovered when they got there that the hotels actually had sustainable programs and community initiatives, etc. And after they discovered it, they said, wow, that's amazing, I love that. And now I think some of these companies are discovering that the guests who come, they actually come because they've searched, they've Googled sustainable tourism in Costa Rica, and they end up at these properties. So I think it's pretty clear that there's a real trend that shows that sustainable tourism is a growing phenomenon. And finally, I would say what's really striking is just Costa Rica's incredible commitment to this subject, and that's a wonderful, wonderful thing. I mean, I mentioned that just in the last couple of years of the Condé Nast Traveler World Savers Awards, 3 Costa Rican companies have won, and a number of other ones have come in very, very close. So it's a very impressive thing. The government and the tourism ministry is committed to searching for answers in this area and is really pushing forward with it.